the starting line and start off this gold medal matchup. First off, we'll take a look at target number 1. Representing Chile, it's Denisse van Lamoen. Fantastic outing here at these World Championships, and she is currently ranked 68th in the world as far as FITA World Ranking is concerned, and just a tremendous accomplishment being here. But you know what, Crispin, she's not going to be happy with just a silver medal. She wants to take the gold, as is her opponent on target number 2. She'll be shooting for Georgia, and her name is Kristine Esebua. Kristine Esebua, her world ranking number 35 overall as far as the FITA world rankings are concerned. And when you look at rankings this high as far as the rankings are concerned overall, it's you look at it and go, wow, both of these athletes had fantastic qualifications and have had fantastic playoff matches, and now find themselves with an opportunity to finish first overall here at the World Championships.
That's definitely right. We can see from qualification scores, according to my records, Miss Esebua ranked 39th in the qualification round, where Miss van Lamoen ranked 36th. So both of these archers have a pretty even shooting ability between them, so this should be a great match to watch, especially for the gold medal. Miss Lamoen, first shot, gold medal match. That's an awesome start. That's a 9. Just outright. We saw a couple archers shooting outright already. We'll see what happens. And we can see the wind is going, in fact, to the right. That's a 9. Both archers are tied.
As you mentioned, there is a little bit of a wind picking up. We can see it in the background with the trees and also some of the flags surrounding the playing area.
You see the wind is picking up. It's getting a little bit more cloudy on the field of play as well. Nevertheless, both of these archers are going to be in the zone shooting for that 10 ring. Both archers tied.
17 apiece. 1 shot remaining for both of these athletes.
That's a 10.
Fantastic way to close with a 27 of a possible 30 points. She'll wait to see if that is good enough for the win here in the first end.
Miss Esebua needs a 10 just to tie on this set. It's a 9. And Miss Denisse van Lamoen takes the first set, 2-0.
Accumulate 2-0 after official score. First shooter to reach 6 set points will be the winner.
You see Denisse having a great time out there. She's playing it up to her crowd, her fellow Chileans. Really excited to see her here in the gold medal match. Miss Esebua of Georgia. They've had some really good success previously this year, and I've seen this gold medal match with 2 of these new shooters, so both of them just absolutely ecstatic and excited to be here.
27-26 is what the first set will go under, and a 2-0 lead.
Once again, it's 20 seconds per arrow for each archer, 2 set points for the higher score in the set, 1 set point per archer if they tie, and no set points for a loss in score for the lowest score. Lots of crowd support for both of these archers, and it'll be Miss Esebua shooting first because she is the archer trailing 2-0. Again, we'll probably see her quick shot. That's a little longer than what I've seen before, and there she pays for that. That's an 8. Her faster shots are generally in the gold or in the yellow. And that's a 9 for Miss Lamoen, leading by 1 point in this set so far.
Second shot here.
That's the quicker shot, and that's the 10.
That's the results exactly. You saw the difference between that first and second shot, and that second shot is more textbook to what we're used to seeing out of her.
That's a 9.
I actually marked that second shot as a 9-10 liner, but from the way it looked on the monitor, I was pretty sure that was a 10, but
yeah, I was pretty sure of it too, but it's on the line, so they're going to take some precautions. That's another 10 for Miss Esebua. And this could be either a 27 or a 28, most likely a 28. So Miss Denisse van Lamoen would have to shoot a 10 just to tie.
Wow, that was a 6.
Now that could be a that was a very uncharacteristic shot for Denisse. She looks like she doesn't know what happened, and her coach is just saying, you know what, just forget about that. It happened. You were in the lead before. You're tied up now. It's still a good game, still anybody's game, and we'll see what transpires from this.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. And you know what, with shots like that, when you see 6s and 7s, it's almost the kind of scenario where you have to put that in the back of your mind as fast as you can, if not out of your mind completely, because you know what, chances are that 9 will be that 10 that we talked about, and it's still 2 sets each, and there's the official score right there, 2 sets each. So it's a brand new game. We're now tied at 2 as opposed to 0, and it's still anybody's matchup here with the gold medal on the line, as we see her last shot there and a little bit of a reaction to it as well.
As we can see, we can watch for Miss Esebua's shot time. If it's a lot quicker, then it's most likely going to be in the center, whereas Denisse hasn't wavered on time as much as Miss Esebua, showing us that she can really concentrate and put it down and focus on her shot and do her shot, perform her shot, and just execute it.
We take a look at some of the Chilean fans in the crowd here. Some fantastic crowds here in Torino, Italy. Located in the downtown heart of the city.
One of the most respectful crowds I've seen. There's nobody really catcalling, nobody using flash photography, nobody trying to distract the archers. I'm very happy with the crowd here. That was a quick shot, and it's a 9, definitely in the gold. Miss Lamoen, a good, strong shot. There it is. That's a 10 or 9. That's probably a 10. Surprised they didn't mark that as a 9-liner, but definitely it's in. Let's watch for the quick shot. There it is. Oh.
It just falls out of the gold. That is an 8.
Yeah, as you can see, most of her shots are on the left side of the target, so there could be a little bit of conditions going on downrange that they don't see. And that's a 9. She clinches that one unofficially because Miss Esebua has a 17. Even if she shoots a 10, she only gets 27 points, and Miss Lamoen still with 28 points.
Great comeback for Denisse there too, as far as getting herself back in this matchup. You know, obviously put that 7 in that previous set in the back of her mind, and came out here, now leads 4 sets to 2 in this gold medal matchup.
Miss Lamoen just needs to win the next set. If she does, she comes out victorious as the champion for 2011, a Chilean, which is unheard of, but clearly not impossible.
Nope, clearly you are correct, sir.
Miss Esebua's coach just calming her down, telling her that you know what you need to do, you just go out and do it. Trying anything or trying too hard while you're here in the gold medal match is not what you want to be doing. You just want to shoot your arrow like you do every day in practice. You can see for some replays here. You can see that the archers don't actually hold on to their bows. Their bows jump out of their hands and are stopped by a little finger sling. And that's just because they're letting the bow do what the bow wants to do. If you start gripping on the bow, you start to torque it, you start to twist it, and then you just don't get any good results. So it's 4-2 for Miss Lamoen. Miss Esebua will be shooting first because she is not in the lead. A win for Miss Esebua would force another set, but a win from Miss Lamoen would win her the gold.
8 points.
Doesn't start off exactly the way she had wanted to, with an 8 with her first shot.
That's a 9. She's got a 1-point lead in this last set, potential last set, sorry. Esebua just has to focus on doing her shot properly. 10 seconds left. There we go. That's her shot. Putting on the pressure to Miss Lamoen. If Miss Lamoen shoots a 9, then they'd be tied. See what happens. That's a 10. Wow. She is not letting this gold medal out of her sight at all. These are the final arrows for this potential last set.
She has control of her own destiny here in this gold medal matchup. Final shot from both of these athletes.
9. Not a bad finish. 27 still good. Miss Lamoen needs a 9 to win anything in the gold.
9 will win the match.
That's a 10.
And she does it.
Miss Lamoen very happy.
Wow.
Denisse.
The expression on her face, she knows it. It's starting to sink in slowly, and you know what? As she bows to the crowd, Denisse van Lamoen of Chile, the 2011 world champion for the women's recurve individual category. Congratulations, and wow, she's ecstatic, and look at that smile on her face. It is truly a golden smile, and there is your gold medalist here in the 2011 World Archery Championships.
And great shooting from Miss Kristine Esebua as well to take the silver medal, and still that's nothing to bat your eyes at. I mean, silver medal at the World Championships is a great performance, but Miss Lamoen still ecstatic. I bet she's trying to hold back the tears, hold back all the shaking, but I mean, that was a great performance, and we get to hear the Chile national anthem, I think for the first time on an archery field.
Well, just fantastic, and yeah, you mentioned it there, the Kristine Esebua of Georgia, just a fantastic tournament, great qualifying as far as making her way through and competing against some really tough competitors here, including knocking off Archer from Korea and so forth. But